To spot for seafood and soul food in Classen Point. Black Owl Seafood is still serving the specials it is known for almost a year into this pandemic. News 12's Amanda Bossard went back to the Bronx restaurant to find out the owner's recipe for success during these trying times.
I'm still here. To the grace of God, just doing what I love to do. Comfort food.
At a time when the world needs comfort the most,
Black Owl Seafood, how can I help you?
Black Owl Seafood is still serving it up in heaping portions.
There were no loans, just driving and striving and grinding.
Takeout and delivery have been key to this Classen Point restaurant's survival. When COVID hit close to home and kept the chef from being able to work, owner Ricky Chambers not only got behind the counter to ring orders up, he also started cooking them in the kitchen.
A lot of my friends and customers love my cooking. You know, I've been kind of strenuous at times, like it was low, not good, but but I know the potential that we have in the quality of our food and the value of our customers.
Be safe, man.
Thank you, brother. You too.
I got some shrimp, macaroni, collard greens. They set me up pretty good. I love that it's still here. They still maintain it through the pandemic. Man, support your local businesses.
This backyard space was the star of the show over the summer. As you can see right now, it is a bit snow-covered, but Ricky plans to bring it back once the weather warms up. It will also take center stage in an upcoming TV series produced by none other than 50 Cent.
All that stuff you see in that Raising Cane in the tire shop, the Caribbean Gold, the fight scene in the backyard, that's Black Owl Seafood.
With indoor dining now allowed again, Chambers can't wait for customers to pull up a chair, eat, and enjoy.
Just kept going. You know, because Black Owl is named after my mother, and that's her. You know, she's a giver, just like me. Just keep on going.
In Classen Point, Amanda Bossard, News 12.
Culture.
Hi, News 12. I just won The Voice.
Community.
The first shot went into the arm of Port Washington nurse Sandra Lindsay.
Connections.
Seems like so much fun.
It was pretty hectic.
Discover News 12 New York.
Hey, look, we're happy, right?
A new way to see the best of News 12's local channels from across the tri-state area, all in one place. Now streaming 24/7 on your favorite devices. Discover News 12 New York today.
A local brewery is serving customers a taste of history in celebration of Black History Month. News 12 New Jersey photojournalist Mike Nash takes us to the Montclair Brewery.
Hello, this is Montclair Brewery.
And we open.
Montclair Brewery has been open for 3 years. We opened in October 2018.
I'm from West Africa, and my wife, she have her heritage in Jamaica. We wanted to make beer that sound and taste like both of us.
This is the Claremont Pilsner, made with all 100% Pilsner malt.
We have 24 beers on tap.
This is the MB Lager, made with all Vienna malt.
We involve African ingredient. We involve ingredient from the Caribbean, and we involve ingredient from around the globe.
This is the Black Mamba Lager. This was brewed to honor the late, great Kobe Bryant.
We always try to find that ingredient that's gonna make you, this is interesting. That's what we're looking for.
Every February, we celebrate Black History Month by releasing a series of beers. It pays homage to someone who has made a significant contribution to society. We have 3 new ones that we are releasing. One is our Like It Is, which is in honor of the Emmy Award-winning journalist Gil Noble. We are also honoring Chadwick Boseman. We have the Boseman Wild Ale, which is made with juniper berries. We also have our Black is Beautiful Stout, this time with peanut butter. And peanut butter honors George Washington Carver.
With the pandemic, we had to reinvent the business totally. Go through cans and all of that. People can find our can in many different places in New Jersey, and then maybe also in New York City.
Right now, we do allow up to 35% capacity in the tap room. I'm very optimistic about the future. We'll just have to get through this winter, which I know we will. And looking forward to nicer temperatures, to opening up the large beer garden that we have in the back. The future is bright. We're excited for what's to come ahead.
Only on 12, a Bridgeport man writing a love letter to the past this Valentine's Day in the hopes of solving a mystery that began in the attic of his own home. News 12 Connecticut's Frank Recchia explains.
I moved here in 2013 and on November.
When 33-year-old Angel Colon was going through his attic in preparation for a move with his family to a new home,
Yep, we found him right on top of here buried.
he came across something he had never seen before.
November 7th, Fairfield Courthouse.
A box full of photos from the 1920s, 100 years ago.
It's like, wow.
Everything from portraits to family snapshots, even vacation photos from the nation's capital.
Beautiful. Family oriented, no electronics. Good girl. Come on, get in.
Colon figures the photos had been left in the house here on Linden Avenue in the hollow section of Bridgeport by a previous owner.
My name is Angel Colon, and this is my love letter to the past.
He came up with the idea to reach out to the public on Valentine's Day in an effort to reunite the photos with the family they came from by somehow tracking down the descendants of Nellie and her relatives.
My family and I believe and cherish love, so on a day like today, we honor love by stepping back into time. With the media and the news, we could be able to find who they belong to and close the gap. Close the gap between the past and the present.
Colon says the photos show that somebody in the family was associated with the Yale School of Medicine.
Mr. and Mrs. Anthony Caramella.
And the Italian name Caramella shows up in a wedding invitation mixed in with the pictures. Colon says by taking all these clues and putting them on blast, he hopes to track down the family who inspired this love letter to the past.
If they don't know these pictures exist, this would definitely bring back tears of joy. I think we're doing great right now.
In Bridgeport, Frank Recchia, News 12, Connecticut.
It'd be great if those photos could be reunited with the family, but it looks like the Colons have given those pictures a good home. Now, if you'd like to contact Angel, we have all the details at our website, news12.com.
Come play. It's a fun family getaway at the Long Island Children's Museum on this road trip close to home. Most of the museum in Garden City is open. Kids of all ages can use their imaginations in their interactive exhibits.
We are open and welcoming our visitors to come and explore. We have electromagnetic sprayers. We spray down areas every 45 minutes. We also clean surfaces throughout the day after each touch, so visitors can feel safe and welcome.
There's still so much to see, learn about, and do. Learn all about animals. And make some music in the Sound Showers Gallery. And have fun with my favorite, Bubbles. They've changed up their Kiva building area. Now you get your own sanitized batch of blocks and a socially distanced square to build in. And the top spot is a place for your toddlers to play. They can climb, slide, and run. And visit the communication station, featuring everything from Morse code to modern-day movies. And don't leave without stopping by my old training grounds for a chance to be on TV. On this road trip close to home to the Long Island Children's Museum, Elisa DiStefano, News 12 Long Island. Now back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Elisa. Thanks, Elisa.
It is such a great place to go. Our Road Trip Close to Home show has great ideas for fun family destinations. You can watch the full show every Thursday night. Tonight's show will air at 9 p.m. because of the storm. If you miss it, you can catch it again on Saturday mornings at 11:30. We'll be right back.
On a road trip this morning to a busy place this time of year, Mountain Creek Ski Resort. News 12 photojournalist Mike Nash takes us there.
Mountain Creek is the biggest ski area in the state of New Jersey. We've got 167 acres of skiable terrain here, which includes 49 trails and 9 chairlifts. It goes without saying that if you live in the state of New Jersey, Mountain Creek's your go-to for winter activities. Snowboarding's huge. We estimate at least 50% of our guest base are snowboarders. We've got extensive tubing park, one of the best terrain parks in the East Coast, as well as trails for every type of riding style, skiing style, ability level. In addition to that, we do have a water park in the summer. We've got an extensive mountain bike park in the summer with over 50 trails. Mountain Creek truly has something for everybody in the Jersey market.
I like coming out here because I get to spend time with my family.
So the great thing about Mountain Creek is no matter what your ability level, so say you've never put on a pair of skis or strapped in on a snowboard, we've got an incredible crew of team members that are down to teach you.
I've been coming to Mountain Creek since 1989 when it was Vernon Valley. I started here, my daughter started here, it's become a family tradition. We're really appreciative to Mountain Creek just to get us out on the snow because we've been cooped up in the house this whole time. We'll bear with some of the lift lines, but being out on the snow is completely worth the wait.
We're operating at 50% capacity, which certainly lends itself to some challenges. We're still offering indoor dining. We set a time limit of how long people are able to congregate in there. We're really proud of the successes that we've had, and guests are very appreciative that we're able to offer them winter in the first place. With like this incredible winter, we've been blessed with, it's just the ultimate opportunity for people to get out of their homes, get outside, enjoy the great outdoors. Mountain Creek's the place to be for that.
Mountain Creek is the place to be for that, for sure. You can see much more to do in the Tri-State this weekend on Road Trip Close to Home tonight at 7 o'clock right here on News 12.
Giving New Yorkers an alternative to shopping on Amazon with their platform that allows customers to shop from multiple local businesses all on one website. News 12's Janae Caldwell with more on this.
Shop Brooklyn, not Bezos is the tagline for Shop in NYC, a website similar to Amazon but partnering with small Brooklyn businesses instead.
We connect and make it more accessible for people, so in that way they can continue to shop locally.
Shop in NYC connects over 100 Brooklyn businesses, giving people the chance to support their neighborhood stores rather than larger online retailers. Chris DeCharo, owner of Woods Grove and Carroll Gardens, sells with the platform and says business is now making a comeback after taking a hit during the pandemic.
We were down 80% in sales. We basically were doing nothing. It opens us up to new areas of Brooklyn that may not either know our website or know our location.
Anthony Fossey is the owner of Runnin' Wild Kids, also in Carroll Gardens, who sells on both Shop In and Amazon. He says he likes the local aspect of Shop In.
I want to work within my community, so I want the other stores that are on Shop In to thrive also.
ShopIn.NYC sells thousands of items from household essentials to clothing and more. Founder Maya Kamarov says as she hopes to use her platform to boost Brooklyn businesses, she's working to expand the platform to include all neighborhoods in the city. In Carroll Gardens, Johnny Caldwell, News 12.
For a little something out of the box to do for a family outing or even a date night that's close to home, an art studio in Brooklyn offering workshops teaching you how to paint and create your own graffiti. This is so cool. News 12's Marissa Marcelino has this story from the Graph Tours in Bushwick.
A blank canvas that's yours to create and spray paint at a personalized graffiti art workshop in the heart of the world-famous street art area of Bushwick.
Graffiti is not something that you can really try at home, and it's not something that you typically have done in the past, so this is a cool way to experience it.
You can sign up for a 1-hour hands-on private class or with a small group. Perfect for families or even a special date night.
Something fun, something to kind of get loose, kind of forces you to interact and makes for a really good evening activity.
Brooklyn-based artists teach you the ins and outs of painting graffiti. And whether your canvas creation is your name or your favorite channel, it's yours to keep.
We teach things like blending the colors, how to make an outline, how to do skinny lines versus wide lines.
For safety, masks are required in the studio as you're mastering the new skill that they say you'll be prepared to continue.
You're going to know all the steps to go out on your own and complete it yourself the next time.
Customers also have the option to pair their graffiti lesson with a street art tour through the neighborhood in Bushwick. Marissa Marcelino, News 12.
That actually sounds like an awesome idea. You can tune in tonight to Close to Home. It's at 7 p.m. You'll hear all the other awesome getaways that are in your neighborhood. Road Trip Close to Home every Thursday at 7 on 12.
Beautiful cycle of women supporting women and women giving back to their communities in a way they say is absolutely essential. I got to speak with two Bronx doulas who continue their work and supporting women of color through a pandemic that has had no mercy.
It's really important to us to reach our community and to know that these services are not just for white people or rich people.
A doula with a vision to help her community. Emily Rodriguez is the founder of Ashe Birthing Services based in the Bronx.
Doula support is informational, it's advocacy, it's physical support, and it's emotional support, sometimes spiritual support.
Is present throughout the childbearing year, not just, throughout pregnancy and labor, but also present for the postpartum.
Since Ashe Birthing Services was born in 2016, the team of 4 doulas from the Bronx and Brooklyn has worked with about 400 families in New York City and the tri-state area.
1, there's a need, and then 2, we're dying in the hospitals.
In New York City, Black women are 12 times more likely to die of complications related to childbirth than white women. So Rodriguez says to have a doula advocate for you, help you understand the options available and know your history, especially while giving birth at a hospital, is what every woman deserves, and it can be life-saving.
Our goal is to support the family in the birth that they desire with the situation at hand, right? So that they feel empowered walking out of it.
Now, after being denied PPP loans from the federal government and unemployment benefits during the pandemic, Ashe turned to the community this past summer and over time raised $40,000 and counting through this GoFundMe page so they can keep Ashe going as a business and continue providing doula services to families who can't afford the full fee, using community funds to get them the services they need.
We're supporting those families that really, really need and deserve this support. It's not a luxury. It should be required. People of color need each other. They need the support. They need the community. And that's really our goal at Ashe, is to provide that for them.
And they continue to educate, too, because in about 3 weeks, Ashe and its partners are launching Bridge Directory, which will connect families with birth workers of color, everything from obstetricians to doulas to lactation consultants. So if you have any questions about their services, head on over to news12.com to get connected with them.
Play. It's a fun family getaway at the Long Island Children's Museum on this road trip close to home. Most of the museum in Garden City is open. Kids of all ages can use their imaginations in their interactive exhibits.
We are open and welcoming our visitors to come and explore. We have electromagnetic sprayers. We spray down areas every 45 minutes. We also clean surfaces throughout the day after each touch, so visitors can feel safe and welcome.
There's still so much to see, learn about, and do. Learn all about animals. And make some music in the Sound Showers Gallery. And have fun with my favorite, Bubbles. They've changed up their Kiva building area. Now you get your own sanitized batch of blocks and a socially distanced square to build in. And the top spot is a place for your toddlers to play. They can climb, slide, and run. And visit the communication station, featuring everything from Morse code to modern day movies. And don't leave without stopping by my old training grounds for a chance to be on TV. On this road trip close to home to the Long Island Children's Museum, Elisa DiStefano, News 12 Long Island. Now back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Elisa. Thanks, Elisa.
It is such a great place to go. Our Road Trip Close to Home show has great ideas for fun family destinations. You can watch the full show every Thursday night. Tonight's show will air at 9 p.m. because of the storm. If you miss it, you can catch it again on Saturday mornings at 11:30. We'll be right back.